What if the World Cup started today? What would Croatia's starting 11 look like? I went into this project with one major assumption. Croatia will not have Joško Gvardiol available for the upcoming World Cup. Now, whether due to injury, load management, or timing, I wanted to challenge myself to build a lineup based strictly on recent performances, World Cup qualifying and the Nations League, without relying on Gvardiol. When I looked back over the last year, Croatia's best performance, in my opinion, was the Nations League win at home against France. A 2-0 victory, controlled, disciplined, confident. That match really sold me on the 4-2-3-1 formation. And that's what I'm building this lineup around. So starting from the back, in goal, Dominik Livakovic. I know he's had some struggles at club level, and I know that comes up every time his name is mentioned, but when it comes to the national team, he is still our best option. His performances in big tournaments and big moments earn him his spot. At center back, my first choice is Luka Vuskovic. His rise has been remarkable, and his presence already feels natural at this level. Alongside him, my initial choice would have been Josip Stanisic. But since he is currently injured, I have to be honest with my own criteria. Because of that, my second center back choice would be Josip Šutalo, who had a very strong performance in that France match and looked composed against elite opposition. Now, for the full back positions, and this is where I take a bit of a calculated risk. On one side, Kristijan Jakic, and on the other, Marko Pasalic. We've seen both players used wide before, and rather than thinking them as traditional fullbacks, I see them more as wingbacks in this system. Both are defensively responsible, but more importantly, both can move the ball forward quickly after winning possession. I want this team to be aggressive in transition, and these two give us that option. And we've used them in those positions before. Moving into midfield. At center midfielder, well, it picks himself, Luka Modric. At this point, it almost feels unnecessary to explain it. He is still controlling games, still dictating tempo, still playing at an elite level. Choosing Modric is a no-brainer. That's pretty much it. Next to him, my choice is Petar Susic. This is a pick I feel very strongly about. In matches where Croatia has used Susic in this role, especially against Czechia, he rated extremely well, in some cases even higher than Modric. His balance, composure, and ability to cover ground make him an excellent partner in a double pivot. Now to the attacking midfield three. On the left and right, I think the choices are fairly straightforward. Martin Buturina and Ivan Perisic. Perisic has been excellent for PSV, showing he still has the pace, intelligence, and finishing to impact games. Buturina, now playing regularly as a wide midfielder for Como, has taken big first steps forward and looks comfortable at this level. The center attacking midfield role, though, this was the hardest decision in my entire lineup. Do you go with Andrej Kramaric, Nikola Vlasic, Igor Matanovic? Even Toni Fruk deserves a mention here. In an ideal world, Mateo Kovacic would be the natural choice, but he is currently injured and he can't be part of this exercise. This spot caused me the most hesitation because there isn't a wrong answer, and whoever you start, you have quality options on the bench. So for this lineup, I'm giving the nod to Andrej Kramaric. Why? Because he was Croatia's top scorer in World Cup qualifying, and I believe that deserves to be rewarded. He may not be a traditional number 10, but he understands space, timing, and decision-making at a very high level. And at least to start, this is his spot, and he is our number 9. So that leaves the striker position. And let's be honest, this has been an ongoing question for Croatia since 1998 ended. The number 9 role has never truly been settled. Given how I've built the rest of this lineup, I wanted a striker who has a strong instinct for being in the right place at the right time, and right now, that player is Petar Musa. When I was working through the data from World Cup qualifying, Musa kept standing out, and interestingly, the final open spot in this lineup was number 11, which just happens to be Musa's current number for the national team. That felt strange, but it also felt right. Musa has 34 goals in 60 matches for Dallas, and his goal in qualifying for Croatia was exactly the type of goal this team needs more of. If you watch his goals in MLS, you'll see a striker who reads rebounds very well. He finds space in crowded boxes, and he finishes efficiently. That skill set matters in tournament football. This entire lineup is built with an offensive mindset, from the center backs to the wing backs to the midfield structure. Even Luka Vuskovic is here partly because you hope to get 2 or 3 goals from him over the course of a World Cup. If we had Gvardiol in this setup, it would be borderline terrifying for opponents. So this is my starting 11. I know this lineup will spark debate, and honestly, that's the point. This is why I did it. I enjoy reading your comments even when you disagree with me or with each other. There are plenty of players who could absolutely be part of the discussion. Ivanovic, Fruk, Mario Pasalic, Vlasic, Budimir, Meyer. There are a lot of whatabouts, and that's what makes this fun. So let me know what you think. If you haven't already, check out my video on upcoming Croatian soccer cards. If you've seen that, I highly recommend Luka Modric is Timeless. If you love Modric, you'll love that video, and I'd love to see it get a few more views. I will see you all next Monday for Croatian soccer news.